Oh, there's a windsock. That's probably the helipad there, just that gravel thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of a neat dam. This is Bartlett Lake. Yeah, the water's way down.
Yeah.
You gotta get some rain.
Yeah. There's the paved road you were talking about.
Yeah, there's an offset side. I've never been on this lake or the other one on a boat.
I haven't either.
I go to Lake Pleasant once in a while. That's north of Phoenix there by Glendale or
Yep.
Peoria. Peoria is what they...
Yeah, north of there. That's a very popular lake around here on the week. Popular meaning
Crowded.
Lots of boats.
Yeah, they've got a 10-boat boat ramp at that lake. Is I think crazy. Fishing down there?
Yeah,
Over there?
yeah, there are a few out here today.
Yeah, I'd like to camp like where these guys are. I don't know if they allow you, I guess they allow it because those guys are doing it, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering what they charge for that. I have my kayak with me this year.
Well, there are lots of good spots along the Colorado River.
Oh, that's where I am now.
Yeah, there are lots of good spots there.
Yeah, there's, we've got a really good site with, it actually has a boat ramp on it, but it doesn't go out to the river. That body of water is closed off. It's about oh gosh, maybe 3/4 of a mile long. It's nice for paddling, fishing.
Why is it closed off?
At the end of this, it's a backwater channel, and at the end of it, there's a road that goes over with a pipe.
Oh,
So
okay.
the water can go through, but you can't take a boat through.
Yeah. I thought it might have been part of California closing down everything.
No, it's just the road. I think that it used to go through. I think that it used to go through, but they, wow, a lot of people down here. It used to go through, but I think that a flood or something might have taken it out. They, instead of putting in a bridge, they put in a road.
Yeah.
A long time ago. So again, still Bartlett Lake. We're going up towards Horseshoe. And I'm really surprised by the number of people camped out along the side. Not surprised by the number of people fishing, though. They stock these lakes, I'm pretty sure. That probably makes a neat little island when the water's up.
Yeah.
Water's muddy up here, like it's getting fed by something. I don't know.
Well, they have had some snows over the last month or so up in the higher elevations up in Flagstaff. Most of the ski resorts are open right now. So.
Wow. Good. Good for Flag. I'm not going to do the gooseneck here. I'll just hop over the top. We have the Yakima River. I don't know if you saw the video where I fly down the I guess I was flying up the Yakima River. Oh no, was it up or down? Up, I guess. That's a neat canyon. That's about the closest there that I can get to here.
Yeah. Well, I'd already worked out with Jan and Tiffany that if they were going to be around next summer, I was going to take this helicopter and bring it up to Washington and help you dry cherries.
I'm always looking for pilots, but they got to bring a helicopter.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be able to get the time off during the summer anyway. 30 years and I've never had summer vacation.
Yeah. It's I've been doing cherry drying now. I think it was my 13th season last year, maybe 14th.
Yeah.
And before that I used to write books about Quicken every summer.
Right.
So I haven't had a summer vacation, maybe 20 years. Not complaining, but yeah, because I don't want to go out when everybody else is going out, but it's just different.
Well, with winter vacation, we always try to go someplace where it's sunny and warm. Now that we live in Arizona, we don't necessarily have to do that because we live where it's sunny and warm.
Yeah.
But
where'd you live before?
Just outside Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, New Hampshire. Before that, Florida. Before that, Texas.
Wow. You tried them all.
Yeah, before that, Alaska. Alaska was great. I loved it there.
Anchorage?
Yeah, just outside Anchorage. It was when I was back on active duty. Way back when.
So your background's in the military, Air Force?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this helicopter thing is always something I'd wanted to do. It's always been in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I made a couple of aborted attempts over the years, but, family, kids, sports, all of that stuff kind of got in the way. And so now with the kids out of school and just my wife and I go, you know what?
Yeah.
My wife is a CFI, fixed wing. So when I told her I was going to do this helicopter stuff, she goes, well, what are you going to do with it? She's a smart woman.
Yeah.
I go, what are you going to do with it? I go, I don't know. Go, well, how much does it cost to bore holes in the sky in a helicopter? Oh, $300 an hour. Well, how much does it cost to bore holes in the skies with the Piper Cub? And I go, about $120 an hour. She goes, see where I'm going with this conversation?
Yeah, but which one's more fun? Which one is more fun? That's what although the Piper, those Cubs with the Tundra tires, and you land them off the airport out in the desert, that is just too cool.
Or on sandbars and rivers, go fishing.
Put floats on it. No, you can always buy a helicopter. If you fly a lot, it's actually cheaper to own.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to fly that much, though. That's why we're talking about that flying club. There are about 5 or 6 of us that are interested in doing it. Just got to get an insurance company to underwrite us, but,
It's going to depend on the experience of the members, the owner members.
Yeah.
So this is Horseshoe Reservoir, or I guess it's Reservoir, right? Wow, look at that reflection in that water. I got to just turn the...
Looks like Horseshoe Pond.
Yeah.
As small as it
I've actually seen it as just a creek. This is actually a lot of water from me seeing it. Look at that reflection, boy.
Yeah. Nice.
It's not very deep. I gotta find where... That's the river. Yes, that's not.
No.
No, water keeps coming down. So we're generally heading northwest kind of thing. People like me to read out my instruments. We're at almost 2,500 feet over from sea level now. Over the ground, it looks like about 500-600 feet.
Yeah.
And then 100 knots. Ground speed is not showing on that GPS. Oh, that's just calm. No, what that?
No, it's you got the map mode there.
Yeah.
Going.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Mine has additional fields
Okay.
where I can put in the other information like GPS,
Well,
like ground speed.
There we go.
96, there you go.
There you go.
Oh no, that's,
Oh, it should
oh, that's
have our...
distance. Did you put the,
Oh, I don't
oh, it must
no,
have a,
no, right there, 99.
oh yeah, okay. So we got
Yep.
a little bit of a headwind. It's funny because I mean, I know how to fly this helicopter because it's the same as mine to fly, but the instruments slightly different, just enough to like throw me off on things.
Yeah, that's the problem when you rent several different helicopters. You know, the R-22 and the
Right.
Slicer 300, even among 3 or 4 splicers that Jan and Woody have, they all are slightly different. You know, there's one that's completely IFR. They use that for the IFR trainer.
Uh-huh.
And
This has the,
you know, all the way down to one that doesn't even have a gyro in it. You turn the battery switch on, you have silence.
oh, nice.
There's no gyro spinning up.
So, what else can I talk about? The vegetation. You're seeing saguaro cactus. Those are the tall ones with sometimes with arms. The trees along the river are probably going to be cottonwoods, I'm thinking. And then out in the desert would be mesquite.
See a little fire damage down here too.
Sure.
Yeah. We didn't go up into the Tonto where all the fire damage was from over the summer, but it was pretty significant.
You know, it looks like they burned out in here. The cactuses
Yeah.
look scorched. It's just sad. Everyone was telling me that the Salt River was torched. It was going to be all horrible when I flew up there, and very, very little fire damage at the Salt River.
Right, they managed to keep it.
It was
fire
also
north of it.
yeah,
so.
by V-line, I think.
Yep.
So now up here, if I can find it, there is a dirt strip. It's called Red Creek. I don't think it's on charts. It might be on the chart.
You knew exactly what I was getting
Yeah.
ready to do, didn't you?
I'm trying to remember if it was on charts. It would get a lot of tail draggers on weekends would come in. It's definitely a tail dragger strip.
Now, is it one of the ones that's maintained by the Forest Service?
I'm not sure if they maintain it. Last time I saw it, it had a huge gully going across the middle of it that I don't think a plane would want to be hitting. And whether or not they came back in and fixed it, there's a guy on a ATV or whatever out there.
Yeah.
There's a bridge. A bridge is that? Yeah, it's a driving bridge, little car bridge.
Yeah, I don't see one out here.
Okay, let's see if I can find it. There's a landmark that I know a little further up. It was apparently, I told you about my friend with the Citabria, right?
Yeah.
Well, his grandfather used to range his cattle out here.
Oh.
And he had that Citabria, so he went out and he built this strip so he could land to check, come out here, check on the cattle land. And there was also a building and, of course, a corral. And there's a road that comes down, but it would probably be a long drive. And, watching that clutch light go on.
Oh, it just redoing the tension.
Yeah. Pump over the top here again. Well, the water is coming down, then going underground, and yeah. Interesting. Anyway, his grandfather actually developed the strip. And I think he's the guy that showed it to me. Yeah, it was by that butte, the flat top one, before you get to the pointy one.
Okay.
It's off on the side, and it's not down at river level, it's slightly higher on a little mesa, but not too high. At this altitude, we should be able to see it. I'd come out on weekends. Once in a while, we'd land there, walk down to the river. And more than once, there was a plane sitting there.
Oh.
There's a picnic table there. There's like an ammo can with matches and a guest book. Yeah, the usual.
Yeah.
Might be a destination for that cub. I don't know. Are you allowed? You're not allowed. I mean, it is a strip. Well, you'd have to decide if it was.
They, yeah.
No, they're like no.
Yeah,
if it's not paved, stay away.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know, especially, you know, with everything being gravel around here, you know, you got to be careful with fabric-covered airplanes.
Yeah. Oh, that's very
Rocks
true.
thrown up into them.
Very true.
Into the tail section and stuff. I actually toyed with getting some land out in the middle of nowhere, putting in 3,000 feet worth of grass.
There you go. You know,
Tracked every tail wheel within 3 states.
I tell you, in my travels, I have seen a lot of grass strips. That's it right there.
Oh yeah,
I
there
think
it is.
that's it.
Yeah, it's even got a windsock there, looks like.
That I'm not seeing, but I do see where it is. Let's see what kind of. Oh yeah, there's a windsock.
Yeah.
There's tie downs down there too. Off the runway. Oh, down a little bit. If the collective lets me. Huh. Yeah, it's like a little turnaround at the end.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks in good shape.
Yeah, it does.
I don't see any major damage. Looks good. The
Yeah.
picnic table, you see it, fire pit.
Yeah.
I can see camping down here.
Yeah, bring the helicopter up there, go camping.
Yeah, there you go. That's the corral, and there used to be a building down by the corral, but I think it burnt down or something. Probably vandals. Go right down to the river. You could actually camp down. I would camp over by the corral, maybe. I don't know.
Getting a little wind through here, not bad.
Yeah, it's not going to be too bad today. I'll sure take my time getting up here. Woody says I fly too fast. I think I'm behaving today.
Okay.
You'll probably come back and say she flies too low. I'm just really digging these colors, though. You know.
Yeah. Well, you know it's going to get even better here in the next 5 miles.
I'm taking shortcuts now. I'm like watching the clock. Oh boy.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, we don't have to do this is all like S-curves in here.
Right. Oh, we can always come straight back to one. Just have to climb up a little bit.
Really, really nice out here.
Yeah, looks like we've got about a 10-knot headwind.
Just
Not
what
bad.
I used to have an R22. I mean, that is an option, you know, you can buy an R22. They're not that bad.
That's true. However, the performance in Arizona in the summer is very limited.
Well, I had a Beta 2 by myself. I never had any problem with it, but put a second person on board,
Yeah.
it was a whole different story.
Yeah.
I do remember taking off at Flagstaff with my ex-husband on board. It took me 3 tries to get off the ground without a horn. I got off the horn. I was I was climbing out at maybe 100 feet per minute.
Yeah.
And I headed towards Oak Creek Canyon so that I'd be able to descend through the canyon and get out of there. I would not do that again. There was the medevac helicopter guys were just standing there watching us, and they were probably taking bets on whether I'd get off the ground.
They were probably getting their gear ready to go.
Yeah, well, they're
probably prepping their stretcher. No, but you know that's granted, the Robinson the R-22 wasn't designed to be used as a training aircraft.
No.
Anyway, but it would be nice. Part of the fun of this is being able to take other people with you and show them the fun of this stuff. And I don't know what type we would get. If we got one, it would probably be a 44.
Yeah.
But as far as carrying 4 people in a piston helicopter, this is the only game in town.
I think you're right. And, you know, if you have to choose between a Raven and a Raven 2, get the Raven 2.
You're going to get the 2, yeah.
That was when I bought my first one. That was, you know, I looked at the performance charts between the two of them. And it's like, there's no way you can operate a Raven 1 for a tour business in Arizona.
No, it's just too hot.
You know.
Yeah. Well, it's not too hot. It's just that helicopter doesn't have the performance.
It's the high density altitude.
Yeah.
And if you fly it a lot of hours, the cost per hour to operate is actually pretty low.
Yeah.
But these days I don't fly enough hours to keep the price low.
Yeah, I don't know how much the 4 or 5 of us in the flying club would fly it. I don't know.
You'd want each guy to commit to at least 20 hours a year.
Yeah, well, you need to do that much just to maintain efficiency.
Yeah.
Granted, even though they say you only need 3 takeoffs and landings every 90 days, you're not proficient in helicopter if you don't fly for 3 months.
What I'm seeing is when you get to a certain point, and I'm sure at this point with airplanes, that you can stay away from it for a bunch of months and get in.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, like with me, yesterday was the first time I'd flown since August.
Okay.
So, you know, and then if this is my last flight, then I probably won't fly again until May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then when I get in it, it's just like riding a bike. Here's some, what are these, cows? They're cows.
Yeah, those are cows.
Boring. Cows on a trail. I think we're getting close to the end of this. I want to see if I can point out that cliff dwelling at the mouth of the canyon. If I can take a shortcut over the top here without missing it. Yeah, it's gonna be further up. So this is a big old gooseneck and I just skipped most of it. There we go. Why not, right? So back when I had my R22, I had a friend with a used 500C.
Oh, nice.
And he loved to take people on the e-ticket rides. I don't know if you're old enough to know what an e-ticket ride is. But, so he'd go flying up in Wickenburg.
Okay.
Up the Hassayampa River, about 100 feet off the deck. It's mostly sand, there's very little water in there. And it's pretty wide, and then it gets really, really narrow, a slot canyon. And what he would do, let's see if gotta make sure I pick the right fork here. That one, yeah.
That one,
all right,
yeah.
good. What he would do is he would get to right before the mouth of the canyon where it was too tight, and you'd be like, what the hell is he gonna do? And he'd pull back on the stick, and he'd go like at a, I don't know, 60-degree bank up, go over the side of the bank, and then he'd just drop, push the stick forward, and do a low G pushover on the other side, and then he'd look at you real smugly, and he'd say, can't do that in an R22.
Or an R44.
No, I know.
Or an R66.
Right, that's okay.
Or a Bell UH1.
Or a
anything.
Long Ranger or a Jet Ranger.
Anything with a 2-bladed rotor system, yeah.
But it was just so funny when he used to do that. He would take guys for a ride, and then they'd get out a ride with him, and they'd say, I gotta get me one of these. Then they would. We had
my gosh.
3 guys in town with used 500s.
Wow.
2 C's and a D.
All it takes is money.
I see lot wires right there.
Yep.
You see it? The balls?
Uh-huh.
Those balls. Well, I see the towers now, too.
Yep.
So we're up to the Childs generating station, which I don't even know if they still use it. But there's supposedly a hot spring there, and it's on the other side of the river, and you can come down from Snowflake, that area up there. I was gonna stay low. Good thing I saw those. Yeah, there's the road to come
coming
down.
in from the left. I was gonna say something, but I was just
I see 'em. Alright. The one thing they taught us in the safety class was assume every canyon has a wire running through it.
Yep.
So that's, is that the generator station? I think it was, yes. The hot spring is somewhere. A lot of ruins there. Might be right down there by that. This looks like a corral, but there was cars parked down there, so I'm thinking that's where the generating station was. The hot springs were. Alright, we're coming out near the top now. I forgot all about that. I've been through here where there's people kayaking down this. Usually there's more water for that. I don't remember this ranch at all, though.
It looks rather old.
It does.
Looks as if it's been there for a while.
Well, this is definitely multiple videos because we're over 50 minutes already.
Okay. Well, feel free not to record anything on my return flight.
Oh no, I got it. The camera's got to run the whole time. But I don't necessarily use the audio. I recently did a flight with a friend up to Twisp, Washington.
Yeah.
And because our conversation was just so everywhere, you know, and a lot of it had nothing to do with flying, I just decided to cut it out, and I did a voiceover narration instead.
Is this the friend that does the artwork? What, Cindy?
Cindy,
No.
right,
Yeah.
Cindy.
Okay.
She does
See,
metal.
I pay attention.
I know,
to
it's
your
like,
videos.
wow. To the folks watching at home, we just met today, so. He's known about me since I was writing books. That's a long time. I haven't written a book in 8 years.
Now, wait a minute. Did you recently, a few years ago, just write one about drone flying?
About what?
Flying drones?
Oh, actually I did. That was
Okay.
pretty recent, but that's a really short one.
Yeah.
Right, this
Yeah, there's-
ruins should be right up here somewhere. Let me think if I can remember.
Okay.
They're going to be on the right-hand side. They're not very big. I might have passed them already. I think they're right at the mouth of the canyon, though. But I'm following it pretty closely now. A little bank angle for you. This one just vibrates so much more than mine, and mine vibrates a lot, so I don't know what's going on. That's not it there. Okay. I'm not gonna cut this one so tight. I'm gonna make myself sick. Oh, where is it? Just a little further up. My bad. Did all that for nothing.
Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Worked for
Oh
me.
man, you should have flown with me in my old days. I just, oh man, my old ship, that thing was smooth as silk. I miss that ship. This thing here, the Collective, feels like I'm driving a tractor or something. So heavy.
Okay. So I really don't have anything to compare
Right,
it with.
no, I
so,
know. I
you
think
know.
they just have to, I think they could adjust it if they wanted to, or if they knew how. There's a house there.
Yeah.
Looks more like a stable, actually. I think I missed it. I'll keep looking, but I think I missed it. Maybe I'll look at the footage and find it. That would be sweet.
There you go.
Still pretty narrow up here. So we're going to come out of this canyon. Again, this is the Verde River for the folks just tuning in. Maybe I'm probably on my second video by now. And runs year-round. And it comes out, it goes past a town called Camp Verde, which will be our next when the canyon opens up, that's where we'll be at Camp Verde. And this area was settled by, well, there's prehistoric Indian ruins here, which I'm trying to find one now that I know, but I think I missed. And we'll pass by Montezuma's castle. Trying to remember if I do it on the way up or on the way back. I think I used to do it on the way back. I used to go through Oak Creek on the way back. I'll let you by. Eventually. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Do you ever fly from that seat?
No, I haven't. Not this one.
It's different. It'll be interesting for you to try, though.
Okay. You don't want me to fly like up here like a
No, I'll
like
make you have the stick down. Yeah, I'll let you have the stick. I'll give it to you. I've flown from that seat a few times. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the seat that I fly in the
oh, yeah.
269.
Oh, that's right.
300 is flown from the left.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. The Bell 47 is flown from the left seat also.
I did a flight in that with, this looks really familiar. I did a flight in one of those with Ron a couple of years ago.
Okay.
This looks really familiar. See how tight it is in here? I don't want to fly down there.
I actually prefer flying from the right seat of the helicopter, because the MDs are also flown from the left seat. And
yeah,
I prefer flying from the right seat because that gives you your left hand.
Yes.
You can lock the collective and use your left hand to adjust all the radios and things.
What's nice about this helicopter is that the collective pretty much stays where you put it, even on mine. That's it. I'm not.
That's pretty much it.
Oh man, I know it's right here. Hold on, go down here. I won't make you sick. Sorry.
No, you're not going to make me sick.
It's a really tight turn. That's about it. I almost had 60 there.
That's okay.
Oh man, I know it was right around here somewhere. There's some holes in the rock there, but I don't think that was it. You see the holes in the rock?
Yeah.
I don't think, I can't, no, it's in the shadows, so I can't tell. That might have been it, but all right, I'm stopped. Oh, it's got one more turn here, all right. You can hear the blade slapping.
Yep.
Bit a little more shoot there. Oh, years and years ago, I took my husband's birthday when I was married. I took him out to a place out here on the river. There's a park over there, and I landed near the park so he could go swimming in the river on his birthday. He wanted to do it, so.
There's a helipad right there on top of the.
Oh yeah, you sure that's not water? No, it's water gathering. See the tanks there?
Sure. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they're gathering water.
Never mind. I guess it was a reflection of the sun.
We're helicopter pilots. We see helipads everywhere.
Everywhere.
So anyway, this is a park. I landed not in the park. I landed like kind of off the grass or something. I didn't want rangers to chase me away.
Right.
But he went swimming down in the river. So this is Camp Verde. So this is definitely going to be the end of probably the second video on this series. So we are going to fly from here. We're going to fly along the side of Mingus Mountain over the ghost town of Jerome, and then we're going to end up over by Sycamore Canyon, and then we'll follow the Red Rocks in. That'll be the next video. So stay tuned, come back, and we'll see you there.